Hello, dear students. Welcome back to our news channel. Let's go to the news article. Hasina lands in India, meets Doval, taken to safe house, set to go to UK. Now, students, on August 5, 2024, Bangladesh, our neighboring country, experienced significant changes in its government. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina stepped down and left the country due to large protests and violence. What happened? Few months back, students were protesting because Hasina government has announced that they will be giving 30% reservation to the grandchildren of freedom fighters, those people who have participated in the Bangladesh Liberation War. And youth were not uh, happy about this, the whole thing, about whole the reservation thing, because in 2018 there was already an anti reservation protest happened. So they were not happy about this new reservation, and it started a protest, and this protest, it grew into a larger movement asking for the prime minister to resign. Students, the youth in Bangladesh, anyhow, they were not happy about unfair job opportunities in the government. And like Bangladesh is a South Asian country, many South Asian countries, they are facing this issue of unemployment, lack of jobs. Since every year, many graduates, they pass out from the college in a hope to secure a job, but government is unable to provide them. So this whole situation turned violent, and sadly, many people were hurt or lost their lives. So the military stepped in and announced they would form a temporary government to help manage things until new elections could be held. And the army chief, Waqar Uzzaman, he has also, he was recently elected, and uh, he was being appointed as army chief. So he was, just when he was given the responsibility, he was saying that prime minister should resign. And as a result, this whole situation turned violent, and ऐसा भी देखने को मिला कि जो लोग थे वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर के घर पर जाके उन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा अफरा तफरी मचाई, सामान लूटा। तो पूरी सिचुएशन, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर खराब हो गया। तो ये डिसाइड हुआ है कि देयर विल बी अ टेम्परेरी गवर्नमेंट, एंड वो टेम्परेरी गवर्नमेंट, फिर उसके बाद इलेक्शन होंगे। अब क्या हुआ था रिसेंटली, इलेक्शन बांग्लादेश में हुए थे, जब इंडिया में हुआ था बांग्लादेश में भी हुआ था। एंड बांग्लादेश में शेख हसीना की जो पार्टी है अवामी लीग, उनका वो इलेक्ट हुई, एंड दिस वाज हर फोर्थ कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म एज प्राइम मिनिस्टर। So West, even many countries in West, they were supporting the opposition party, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, कि ये जो इलेक्शन था रिग्ड था, लोग भी कह रहे थे कि इलेक्शन है रिग्ड है। तो जिसके चलते काफी ज्यादा सिचुएशन वैसे ही अनस्टेबल हो रखी थी। ऊपर से जब अनाउंसमेंट की गई रिजर्वेशन के रिगार्डिंग, तो जो सिचुएशन था वो और ज्यादा एस्केलेट हो गई। अब बच्चों, ये सब जो हुआ है इसमें समझने के लिए हिस्ट्री भी समझनी जरूरी है। See, Bangladesh became independent from Pakistan in 1971 after a war, and since then it has had many leaders and faced many challenges. And Sheikh Hasina has been a key figure in Bangladesh politics for many years, serving multiple terms as prime minister. So the recent events are an example of uh, the struggle for fair and just governance. Now, why it matters? Since these recent changes in leadership and involvement of the military are significant, because they could affect the future of Bangladesh. All right. And now, how does it concern to India? See, the recent upheaval uh, and the formation of military-led temporary government, interim government, it raises several concerns for India due to close geographical, cultural, and economic ties between the two countries. See, instability in Bangladesh could lead the security challenges for India, particularly in the border regions. And unrest and potential lawlessness, it may increase the risk of cross-border crimes such as smuggling and illegal migration. और इंडिया हमेशा से अवामी लीग बांग्लादेश की जो पार्टी है और शेख हसीना लेड अवामी लीग है उसको सपोर्ट किया है, क्योंकि 2006 में जब बांग्लादेश में एंटी टेररिस्ट जब टेररिस्ट ग्रुप्स काफी ज्यादा पनप रहे थे जो भारत के खिलाफ एक्ट कर रहे थे, तो शेख हसीना गवर्नमेंट ने हेल्प किया था उस टेररिस्ट ग्रुप को एलिमिनेट करने में। सो कोई भी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होगा बांग्लादेश में, it could potentially spill over into India, particularly in the northeastern states which share a long border with Bangladesh. And India and Bangladesh have strong economic ties. See, students, India is Bangladesh's highest trading partner in no, not highest, second highest trading partner in South Asia. And Bangladesh is India's highest trading partner in subcontinent. Okay, so they have all around 14 to 18 billion of trade between them. So any political turmoil could affect this, and it may also impact Indian investment in Bangladesh, particularly in sectors like textile, pharmaceuticals and infrastructure, क्योंकि इंडिया में जितना भी टेक्सटाइल प्रोड्यूस होता है वो उसका बहुत ज्यादा जो अमाउंट है वो बांग्लादेश में एक्सपोर्ट होता है. All right. And Bangladesh is strategically important for us, not just because of its location, but also due to shared Bay of Bengal region and concerns related to China's influence in South Asia. तो पॉलिटिकल इंस्टेबिलिटी जो भी बांग्लादेश में होगी, इससे जो दूसरे रीजनल प्लेयर्स हैं वो भी शिफ्ट वो भी एक्शन में आ सकते हैं. क्योंकि अब देखो इंडिया का अगर हम बात करते हैं कि इंडिया के एक तो हम चाइना के साथ वैसे ही हमारा डोकलाम इश्यू देख लो और बॉर्डर इश्यू चल रहा है, और वहीं हमारे वेस्ट में कौन है? पाकिस्तान. एक तरफ चाइना है, एक तरफ पाकिस्तान. और अब अगर बांग्लादेश के साथ भी बॉर्डर इश्यू होने लग गया, तब आप देख सकते हो सिचुएशन कितनी ज्यादा इंडिया के लिए डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगी. क्योंकि म्यांमार के साथ भी आपने देखा होगा रिसेंटली कि स्मगलिंग होती थी, इलीगल एक्टिविटीज हो रही थी, तो इंडिया ने डिसाइड किया था कि म्यांमार के साथ जो बॉर्डर है वो क्लोज करेंगे. तो अब आप समझ सकते हो कि जो बॉर्डर रीजन है इंडिया का वो कितना ज्यादा इंस्टेबल हो सकता है अगर ये सब सिचुएशन कंटिन्यू रही. So, India is keen to maintain a friendly and stable relationship with Bangladesh, also to counterbalance China's growing presence in South Asia. And if there's a crisis in Bangladesh, it could lead to a humanitarian situation, potentially causing an influx of refugees into India. India में refugees आ सकते हैं बांग्लादेश से अगर political situation ऐसे ही खराब बनी रही, और this could further put the pressure on India's economy, and it could affect the social harmony of the people in border areas. And India and Bangladesh have, like I've mentioned, have always cooperated on counter-terrorism efforts. So instability in Bangladesh could undermine these efforts, and it will allow extremist groups to exploit the situation, which could pose a security threat to both countries. So, in summary, the political and social turmoil in Bangladesh is a concern for India. All right, it is concerning for India. क्योंकि अब अगर इंडिया में अगर बांग्लादेश में कुछ होगा तो इंडिया पे भी उसका असर हो सकता है. एंड दिस that is why there's a real risk of blowback from the Bangladeshi people as well. See, the attitude of new power in ढाका अगर उसमें चेंज हुआ तो ऐसा देखा जा सकता है कि वो जो पास्ट के ग्रजेस हैं वो इंडिया की तरफ आ सकते हैं, क्रिटिकल हो सकते हैं. And the challenges encountered during the earlier BNP years, Bangladesh Nationalist Party years, it could resurface. And India cannot afford to have another front open. एक और फ्रंट ओपन नहीं इंडिया अफोर्ड कर सकता है when when there's already issue with China. पाकिस्तान के साथ भी बॉर्डर इश्यू है, और ऊपर से अगर बांग्लादेश के साथ भी फिर से स्टार्ट हो गया तो इंडिया के लिए सिचुएशन काफी ज्यादा क्रिटिकल हो जाएगी. इसीलिए इंडिया वांट्स टू हैव अ स्टेबल गवर्नमेंट इन बांग्लादेश. All right, students. So that's it for India. That's it for today. And hope you have a clear understanding of the situation in Bangladesh and what will be its implication in India. All right. So that's it for today, students. Have a nice day.